What nation, apart from India, would dare to tread the fine line between two warring nations, all in the name of peace? This is a tale of unconventional diplomacy, a masterstroke from the world's largest democracy, India. A nation that prides itself on its unique foreign policy, a policy that does not shy away from engaging with both sides of a conflict even when the stakes are high. Enter Prime Minister Narendra Modi, a leader known for making bold decisions. Amidst the tension between Ukraine and Russia, he chose to visit Ukraine. This decision, a paradox to many, exemplified India's characteristic diplomacy. It was a calculated move, a testament to India's commitment to peace and dialogue. While the world watched, Modi met with Ukrainian President Zelensky. Their discussions revolved around Ukraine's peace plan, emphasizing the need for dialogue over conflict resolution. It was a clear message from India, a nation that has always championed peace. At the same time, India's relationship with Russia, a long-term ally, remained unscathed. Russia, despite its ongoing conflict with Ukraine, is India's largest crude oil supplier. India's oil imports from Russia have significantly increased post the Ukraine war. This delicate balance, a quintessential example of India's foreign policy, is a tightrope walk few nations would dare to attempt. India's unique approach is not about picking sides, but about standing for what it believes in: peace, dialogue, and diplomacy. Despite the criticism, India remains steadfast, ready to play a role in bringing peace, even if it means walking the fine line between two warring nations. And so, with this backdrop, PM Modi embarked on a journey to Ukraine, a decision that was as bold as it was unprecedented. In the midst of turmoil, PM Modi stepped foot into Ukraine, marking a historic moment for India's foreign diplomacy. These words echo the audacity of a leader who dared to brave the storm. Amidst the echoes of conflict and the thunder of war, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ventured into Ukraine, making history and rewriting India's approach to foreign diplomacy. His visit held a clear message: India stands for peace, advocating dialogue over conflict, diplomacy over discord. As the world watched with bated breath, Modi and President Zelensky engaged in discussions, their focus sharpened on designing a blueprint for peace and conflict resolution. Their conversation, a testament to the strength of diplomacy, echoed through the halls of power, resonating with the shared aspirations of their nations. But the visit was not just about words. Concrete actions followed, solidifying the ties between India and Ukraine. Agreements were signed, covering a broad spectrum of sectors. Each signature, a stroke towards a stronger bond, a step towards a shared future. This wasn't just about the ink on the paper, it was about the promise of cooperation, the commitment to mutual growth, and the aspiration for global peace. This historic visit was not just a diplomatic mission, it was a statement. It was India stepping up, taking a stand, and asserting its role on the global stage. It was about demonstrating that India's foreign policy is not confined to the pages of a textbook, but is dynamic, responsive, and unafraid to venture into uncharted territories. The trip to Ukraine was not just about the miles covered by the Prime Minister, it was about the distance India was willing to go to uphold its principles, to support peace, and to foster international relations. It was a testament to the nation's commitment to diplomacy, its readiness to engage, and its resolve to make a difference. What started as a bold decision culminated in a historic visit, establishing India as a significant player on the global diplomatic stage. As the world continues to reel under the impact of conflict, India's role as a peace advocate, as demonstrated by this historic visit, has become more crucial than ever. The ripple effect of PM Modi's visit to Ukraine was felt far and wide. But what does it all mean for India and the world at large? The aftermath of this historic visit has been nothing short of fascinating. It has significantly impacted India's relations with both Ukraine and Russia, placing India in a unique position on the global stage. By offering to mediate peace talks between the two nations, India has made it clear that it is not a silent bystander, but an active participant in global affairs. One of the most significant outcomes of the visit was the strengthening of India's ties with Ukraine. The discussions between the two leaders led to agreements in various sectors, reflecting a mutual desire for stronger cooperation and partnership. The invitation extended by PM Modi to President Zelensky signifies India's eagerness to foster this relationship further. Interestingly, India's relations with Russia have also been affected. Despite the ongoing conflict, India has not only refrained from condemning Russia's actions but has also become its biggest importer of oil. This might seem like a complex balancing act, but it's a testament to India's unique foreign policy, one that prioritizes its own interests while also advocating for peace and dialogue. This diplomatic maneuvering has positioned India in a unique light. It has shown that India is not afraid to walk the tightrope of international politics, even if it means charting its own course. The world is watching, and it's clear that India's actions are resonating. Looking ahead, President Zelensky's proposed visit to India could mark a new chapter in India-Ukraine relations. It could lead to further collaborations and mutual growth, not just economically, but also strategically. The visit could also serve as a platform for further discussions on peace and conflict resolution. As the dust settles on PM Modi's historic visit to Ukraine, one thing is clear: India's foreign policy is truly one of a kind. Thank you for watching our video on PM Modi's historic Ukraine visit. The events we've discussed today not only shape the present but also lay the groundwork for the future. As we navigate the complex world of international politics, it's important to stay informed and curious. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us in our journey of exploring the world's most compelling events. We have more exciting content coming up, including an in-depth analysis of President Zelensky's proposed visit to India and its potential implications. So stay tuned. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.